The next word is addition. Addition means something extra that is added to something else. The addition of a new player improved the team. This means the team got better after adding a new player. They built an addition to their house. This means they added a new part to their house. The teacher explained the addition of two numbers. This means the teacher taught how to add numbers together. The next word is additional. Additional means extra or more than what was already there. We need additional chairs for the guests. This means we need more chairs for the people coming. There is an additional fee for late payments. This means you have to pay extra money if you are late. The company provided additional training for employees. This means the company gave extra lessons to help workers learn more. The next word is additionally. Additionally means in addition to what has already been said. The hotel offers free breakfast. Additionally, there is a gym. This means besides free breakfast, the hotel also has a gym. She works as a teacher. Additionally, she writes books. This means she teaches and also writes books. The company expanded to Europe. Additionally, it opened stores in Asia. This means the company grew in Europe and also started business in Asia. The next word is adequate. Adequate means enough or good enough for a particular purpose. The room has adequate space for 5 people. This means the room is big enough for 5 people. He gave an adequate answer to the question. This means his answer was good enough but not perfect. We need adequate time to complete the project. This means we need enough time to finish the work. The next word is adequately. Adequately means in a way that is enough or good enough. She was adequately prepared for the test. This means she was prepared well enough for the test. The problem was not adequately explained. This means the explanation was not clear enough. The house is adequately heated in winter. This means the heating is enough to keep the house warm. The next word is adjust. Adjust means to change something slightly to make it better or more suitable. He adjusted the chair to make it more comfortable. This means he changed the chair's position to sit better. She adjusted to life in a new country. This means she got used to living in a different place. I adjusted the volume on the TV. This means I changed the sound level of the TV. The next word is adjustment. Adjustment means a small change to improve something or make it work better. She made an adjustment to her schedule. This means she changed her schedule slightly. The car needs some adjustments before the trip. This means the car needs small fixes before traveling. He made an adjustment to the brightness of the screen. This means he changed the screen's brightness level. The next word is admiration. Admiration means a feeling of respect or approval for someone or something. She looked at the painting with admiration. This means she thought the painting was very beautiful and impressive. His achievements earned him the admiration of his colleagues. This means his coworkers respected him because of his success. The fans expressed admiration for the singer's talent. This means the fans really liked and respected the singer's abilities. The next word is admittedly. Admittedly is used to say that something is true, although it might not be what you expected or wanted. Admittedly, the task was difficult, but he finished it. This means it was hard, but he still completed the task. Admittedly, she was not the best candidate, but she tried her best. This means she wasn't perfect for the job, but she made an effort. Admittedly, we didn't have enough time to prepare. This means we know we didn't have enough time, but we did our best anyway. The next word is adopt. Adopt means to take something or someone as your own, especially a child or a new idea. They decided to adopt a child from the orphanage. This means they chose to become the child's parents. The company decided to adopt new technologies to improve production. This means the company started using new technologies. She adopted a healthy lifestyle after her health problems. This means she began living a healthier way after her health issues. The next word is adopted. Adopted means that someone has legally become the parent of a child who was not born to them. He was adopted by a loving family when he was a baby. This means another family became his parents when he was very young. The adopted dog became part of their family. This means the dog, which wasn't born with them, became a member of their family. She is adopted and grew up in a different country. This means she was raised by a family in a country that wasn't her birthplace. The next word is adoption. Adoption is the act of legally taking a child into your family. They went through the adoption process to bring the baby home. This means they followed the legal steps to become the baby's parents. Adoption gives children a chance to have a better life. This means when children are adopted, they can have a better future. The couple is hoping to start the adoption process soon. This means the couple wants to begin adopting a child. The next word is advance. Advance means to move forward or improve something. The project has made great advances in technology. This means the project has improved a lot in terms of technology. We need to advance the meeting by an hour. This means we need to start the meeting earlier. He advanced to a higher position in the company. This means he got a promotion at work. The next word is adventurous. Adventurous means willing to take risks or try new things. She is an adventurous traveler who visits new countries every year. This means she likes exploring new places and experiences. His adventurous spirit made him try many extreme sports. This means he loves trying exciting and risky activities. The movie was about an adventurous journey through the jungle. This means the movie showed a risky and exciting trip in the jungle. The next word is advertising. Advertising means the activity of making products or services known to people, usually through media. The company spent a lot on advertising to promote their new product. This means the company spent money to tell people about their new product. She works in advertising for a well-known brand. This means she is involved in creating ads for a famous company. The advertising campaign helped increase sales. This means the ads made more people buy the product. The next word is affair. Affair can mean an event, a matter, or a relationship, especially one that is secret or unusual. They discussed the affair at the meeting. This means they talked about a particular event or matter during the meeting. He was having an affair with someone at work. This means he was secretly in a romantic relationship with someone at his workplace. The company had an affair with a major competitor. This means the company was involved in a secret or controversial business deal with another company. The next word is affect. Affect means to influence or have an impact on something or someone. The news about the earthquake affected the entire city. This means the earthquake news had an impact on the people in the city. His actions greatly affected the outcome of the game. This means what he did changed the result of the game. The weather can affect your mood. This means the weather can change how you feel. The next word is affection. Affection means a feeling of love, care, or fondness for someone or something. She showed affection to her dog by hugging it. This means she showed love and care to her dog. He has deep affection for his grandmother. This means he loves and cares about his grandmother a lot. They express their affection through kind words. This means they showed love by saying nice things to each other. The next phrase is against the law. Against the law means something that is illegal or not allowed by the rules. It is against the law to drive without a license. This means it is illegal to drive if you don't have a license. Cheating on a test is against the law in many schools. This means it is forbidden by school rules to cheat. He was caught doing something against the law. This means he was doing something illegal and got caught. The next word is agent. Agent means a person who works to represent or act on behalf of someone or something. She is an agent who helps actors find roles in movies. This means she works to find jobs for actors in films. The real estate agent showed us several houses. This means the person who sells or rents houses helped us find homes. The travel agent planned our vacation for us. This means the person who arranges trips organized our holiday. The next word is aggressive. Aggressive means being forceful, determined, or ready to fight or argue. His aggressive behavior caused problems in the team. This means his forceful or rude attitude created difficulties for the team. The dog became aggressive when it saw strangers. This means the dog acted in a hostile way when it saw people it didn't know. She is known for her aggressive approach to business. This means she is very determined and forceful in her business dealings. The next word is aggressively. Aggressively means in a way that is forceful, determined, or ready to fight. He approached the situation aggressively to get what he wanted. This means he was very forceful and determined in his approach. The dog barked aggressively at the strangers. This means the dog was hostile and showed anger towards the strangers. She worked aggressively to complete the project on time. This means she worked with a lot of effort and determination to finish the work. The next phrase is agree with something. Agree with something means to have the same opinion or to approve of something. I agree with your idea about the project. This means I think your idea is good or correct. She doesn't agree with the decision made by the board. This means she disagrees with the choice or judgment of the group. He agrees with the rules of the company. This means he supports or thinks the company's rules are right. The next word is agreement. Agreement means a decision or arrangement made by two or more people. They reached an agreement on the new contract. This means they came to a decision about the terms of the contract. The two countries signed an agreement to improve trade relations. This means the countries made a formal arrangement to work together. We made an agreement to meet at 3 p.m. This means we decided together to meet at that time. The next word is agriculture. Agriculture means the science or practice of farming, including growing crops and raising animals. Agriculture is important for producing food and other products. This means farming is necessary to produce the food we eat and other materials. Many people in rural areas rely on agriculture for their livelihood. This means a lot of people in the countryside depend on farming to earn money. The country's economy is based on agriculture. This means the country makes most of its money from farming. The next word is aircraft. Aircraft means any vehicle that flies, such as an airplane or a helicopter. The aircraft flew over the city at high speed. This means the flying vehicle moved quickly over the city. He works as a pilot for an aircraft company. This means he operates planes for a company. The airport has a lot of different types of aircraft. This means there are various flying vehicles like planes or helicopters at the airport. The next phrase is all over again. All over again means to start something from the beginning. I had to do the homework all over again because I made a mistake. This means I had to redo the homework from the start. The teacher explained the lesson all over again. This means the teacher repeated the lesson from the beginning. They rebuilt the house all over again after the fire. This means they started building the house from scratch after it was destroyed. The next phrase is all over the place. All over the place means something is disorganized or spread out in many different directions. His books were all over the place in his room. This means his books were scattered everywhere in the room. The papers were all over the place after the meeting. This means the papers were messy and not arranged properly after the meeting. Her thoughts were all over the place during the conversation. This means she couldn't focus and her ideas were disorganized. The next phrase is all the way. All the way means from the beginning to the end or throughout the entire distance or period. She walked all the way to the park. This means she walked from her starting point to the park without stopping. He supported her all the way through the competition. This means he supported her during the entire competition. We drove all the way to the beach for the weekend. This means we drove from our home to the beach, covering the entire distance. The next phrase is along with somebody, something. Along with somebody, something means together with or in addition to someone or something. She brought her sister along with her to the party. This means she invited her sister to come to the party as well. He finished the project along with his team. This means he completed the work together with his team. Along with the cake, they also brought some drinks. This means in addition to the cake, they also brought drinks. The next word is alphabetical. Alphabetical means arranged in the order of the letters of the alphabet. The names are listed in alphabetical order. This means the names are arranged from A to Z. Please organize the files in alphabetical order. This means you need to arrange the files based on the alphabet. The students were seated in alphabetical order. This means they were arranged according to the letters of their names. The next word is alter. Alter means to change or modify something. He altered his appearance by changing his hairstyle. This means he made changes to his look by adjusting his hair. They decided to alter the design of the building. This means they made changes to how the building would look. You should alter your plans if the weather is bad. This means you should change your plans based on the weather. The next word is alternative. Alternative means one of two or more choices or options. We need to find an alternative to the current plan. This means we need to find another option or solution. She offered an alternative suggestion for the project. This means she proposed a different idea for the work. There is always an alternative way to solve the problem. This means there is another possible method to fix the issue. The next word is alternatively. Alternatively means as another option or choice in place of something else. You can take the bus, or alternatively, you could walk. This means you have the option to either take the bus or walk. We could go to the beach today, or alternatively, we could go hiking. This means we have the option of either going to the beach or going hiking. You could start your homework now, or alternatively, you could do it later. This means you have the choice to either do the homework now or wait until later. The next word is aluminum. Aluminum is a lightweight metal used in various products. The can is made of aluminum, which makes it easy to recycle. This means the can is made from the metal aluminum, which is a material that can be reused. They used aluminum in the construction of the airplane. This means aluminum was used as a material in building the airplane. Aluminum foil is commonly used for wrapping food. This means thin sheets of aluminum are often used to cover food to keep it fresh. The next word is amazement. Amazement means a feeling of surprise or wonder. She stared in amazement at the beautiful sunset. This means she looked at the sunset in surprise and wonder. The crowd gasped in amazement when the magician performed his trick. This means the crowd was surprised and amazed by the magician's performance. His ability to solve the puzzle in seconds left everyone in amazement. This means everyone was amazed by how quickly he solved the puzzle. The next word is ambassador. Ambassador means a person who represents their country in another country. He was appointed as the ambassador to France. This means he became the official representative of his country in France. The ambassador met with government officials to discuss important matters. This means the representative had meetings with important people to talk about important issues. She works as an ambassador for a charity organization. This means she represents the charity in different activities and events. The next word is ambitious. Ambitious means having a strong desire to achieve something or reach success. She is very ambitious and wants to become a doctor. This means she has a strong desire to work hard and become a doctor. His ambitious goals include starting his own company. This means he wants to achieve great success by starting a business. He is an ambitious student who always aims for the top grades. This means he has a strong desire to do well in his studies and get the best marks. The next phrase is American by birth. American by birth means a person who was born in the United States. He is American by birth, but his parents are from Mexico. This means he was born in the U.S., but his family comes from Mexico. She is American by birth, and she grew up in New York. This means she was born in the U.S. and spent her childhood in New York. Being American by birth gives you citizenship automatically. This means if you are born in the U.S., you are automatically considered a U.S. citizen. The next phrase is Italian by birth. Italian by birth means a person who was born in Italy. He is Italian by birth but now lives in Australia. This means he was born in Italy, but he now lives in Australia. She is Italian by birth and speaks fluent Italian. This means she was born in Italy and can speak the language very well. Being Italian by birth makes her eligible for Italian citizenship. This means because she was born in Italy, she has the right to be an Italian citizen. The next phrase is among other things. Among other things means there are other things included, but they are not mentioned. He loves reading, writing, and, among other things, playing chess. This means he enjoys many activities, and one of them is playing chess. The event will focus on politics, economy, and among other things, social issues. This means the event will cover a variety of topics, including social issues. She is talented in many areas, including, among other things, painting. This means she has skills in many areas, and one of them is painting. The next phrase is among the best. Among the best means being one of the top or highest in a group. He is among the best players on the team. This means he is one of the top players on the team. The restaurant is known for having food that is among the best in the city. This means the restaurant is famous for having some of the highest quality food in the city. She is among the best students in her class. This means she is one of the top performing students in her class. The next phrase is among the biggest. Among the biggest means being one of the largest or most significant in a group. This city is among the biggest in the country. This means it is one of the largest cities in the country. He is among the biggest stars in Hollywood. This means he is one of the most famous actors in Hollywood. The company is among the biggest in the industry. This means the company is one of the largest and most influential in its field. The next word is amongst. Amongst means in the middle of or surrounded by other things or people. She was sitting amongst her friends at the concert. This means she was sitting with her friends at the concert, surrounded by them. The treasure was hidden amongst the old books. This means the treasure was hidden inside or among the books. He found a letter amongst the papers on his desk. This means he found a letter that was mixed in with the papers. The next word is amuse. Amuse means to entertain or make someone laugh. The comedian amused the audience with his jokes. This means the comedian entertained the people by making them laugh. The magician's tricks amused the children. This means the children enjoyed and were entertained by the magician's tricks. She knows how to amuse her guests with fun stories. This means she knows how to entertain her guests by telling them interesting stories. The next word is amused. Amused means feeling entertained or finding something funny. She looked amused by the funny movie. This means she found the movie funny and was enjoying it. He was amused by her strange sense of humor. This means he found her humor funny and entertaining. They were both amused by the magician's performance. This means they enjoyed the magician's show and found it entertaining. The next word is amusement. Amusement means entertainment or something that makes you laugh or enjoy yourself. The amusement park was full of exciting rides. This means the park had many fun and thrilling attractions. They spent the afternoon at an amusement center. This means they went to a place where they could have fun and play games. Her favorite type of amusement is going to comedy shows. This means she enjoys being entertained by watching funny performances. The next phrase is an army camp. An army camp is a place where soldiers live and train. The soldiers spent several weeks in an army camp for training. This means the soldiers stayed in a camp to practice and prepare for missions. The army camp was located in the mountains. This means the camp for the soldiers was set up in the mountains. He was stationed at an army camp near the border. This means he worked or lived at a military camp located close to the border. The next phrase is a prison camp. A prison camp is a place where prisoners are kept, often under harsh conditions. The prisoners were sent to a prison camp during the war. This means the prisoners were taken to a camp where they were forced to stay. Life in a prison camp was extremely difficult. This means the conditions in the camp were very harsh for the prisoners. The government set up a prison camp for people who broke the law. This means the government created a camp to keep those who were caught committing crimes. The next phrase is a refugee camp. A refugee camp is a place where people who have fled their country due to war, persecution, or disaster are temporarily housed. They stayed in a refugee camp for several months before finding a new home. This means they lived in a camp designed for people who had to escape their country. The refugee camp provided food and shelter to thousands of displaced people. This means the camp offered basic needs like food and a place to sleep for people who had been forced to leave their homes. Many refugees fled to the camp after the conflict in their country began. This means many people ran away from their country due to war or violence and sought safety in the camp. The next phrase is an awful lot of something. An awful lot of something means a large amount or number of something. She has an awful lot of books on her shelf. This means she has a very large number of books on her shelf. They spent an awful lot of money on their vacation. This means they spent a very large amount of money during their trip. He eats an awful lot of junk food every day. This means he consumes a large amount of unhealthy food regularly. The next word is analyze. Analyze means to examine something carefully in order to understand it better or find important details. The scientists will analyze the data from the experiment. This means they will carefully study the information collected from the experiment. He analyzed the report before making his decision. This means he carefully reviewed the report to understand the information before deciding. She had to analyze the problem before proposing a solution. This means she needed to examine the issue in detail before suggesting a fix. The next word is analysis. Analysis means the process of examining something in detail to understand it better or find important insights. The analysis of the market trends showed a decline in sales. This means the detailed study of the market trends revealed a decrease in sales. Her analysis of the data led to important conclusions. This means her careful examination of the information provided valuable results. They performed a thorough analysis of the situation before acting. This means they carefully studied the situation in detail before taking any action. The next word is analyst. Analyst is a person who examines or studies something, often data or information, to understand it better. The financial analyst predicted a rise in stock prices. This means the person who studies finances forecasted that stock prices would go up. She works as an analyst for a market research company. This means she is a professional who studies market trends and consumer behavior. The analyst presented a report on the company's performance. This means the person who studies the company's operations gave a detailed presentation on its success or failure. The next word is ancestor. Ancestor means a person from whom you are descended, usually someone who lived a long time ago. His ancestors came from Italy many generations ago. This means his family originally came from Italy, but a long time ago. She is proud of her ancestors who were farmers in the 1800s. This means she feels proud of her family members who worked as farmers in the past. Our ancestors lived in this village hundreds of years ago. This means people from our family line lived in the village many years ago. The next word is anger. Anger means a strong feeling of displeasure or rage. He felt a rush of anger when he heard the news. This means he felt a strong emotional response of frustration or rage when he heard what happened. Her anger was obvious when she yelled at them. This means it was clear that she was very upset because she raised her voice. He tried to control his anger, but couldn't. This means he tried to keep his frustration under control, but was unable to. The next word is annually. Annually means happening once every year. The company holds a meeting annually to review its progress. This means the company has a meeting once every year to check how things are going. They celebrate the event annually with a big party. This means they celebrate the event every year, always on the same date. The school conducts a survey annually to gather feedback from students. This means the school carries out the survey once a year to hear what students think. The next word is anxiety. Anxiety means a feeling of worry, nervousness, or fear about something with an uncertain outcome. She felt a lot of anxiety before her big exam. This means she was very nervous and worried before the test. His anxiety made it hard for him to sleep at night. This means his feeling of worry or fear kept him awake at night. People often experience anxiety in stressful situations. This means it is common for people to feel anxious when they are under pressure. The next word is anxiously. Anxiously means in a way that shows you are worried or nervous. She waited anxiously for the phone call. This means she waited, feeling nervous or worried about the phone call. He paced back and forth anxiously while waiting for the results. This means he walked around nervously, feeling worried about the outcome. They waited anxiously for the news of their friend's recovery. This means they were nervous and worried while waiting to hear if their friend would get better. The next phrase is any day now. Any day now means very soon, or it could happen at any time. The baby is due any day now. This means the baby could be born at any moment very soon. The package should arrive any day now. This means the package is expected to arrive soon, probably today or tomorrow. The weather could change any day now as the season shifts. This means the weather is likely to change soon, any day now. The next phrase is any minute now. Any minute now means something will happen very soon, likely in a few minutes. The train should be here any minute now. This means the train is expected to arrive very soon in just a few minutes. He's going to call me any minute now. This means he is likely to call me very soon, maybe in a minute or two. The meeting could start any minute now. This means the meeting is about to begin at any moment. The next word is anyhow. Anyhow means in any case or anyway, regardless of what happened before. I didn't like the movie, but I'll go anyhow. This means even though I didn't like the movie, I'll go anyway. She didn't feel well, but she went to work anyhow. This means even though she was sick, she still went to work. We may have problems, but we'll get through them anyhow. This means despite the challenges, we will manage to overcome them. The next phrase is anything like. Anything like means similar to or in any way resembling something. The movie wasn't anything like I expected. This means the movie was very different from what I thought it would be. The cake doesn't taste anything like the one I had last time. This means the cake tastes very different from the one I had before. His behavior wasn't anything like what I imagined. This means his actions were completely different from what I thought they would be. The next word is apostrophe. Apostrophe is a punctuation mark used to show possession or to indicate missing letters in contractions. This is Sarah's book. The apostrophe shows that the book belongs to Sarah. This means the apostrophe is used to show possession, meaning the book belongs to Sarah. We're going to the park. The apostrophe shows that letters are missing in the word we are. This means the apostrophe is used to indicate that we're is a shortened form of we are. I can't believe it. The apostrophe shows that letters are missing in cannot. This means the apostrophe replaces the letters no in the word cannot. The next word is apparent. Apparent means something that is clearly visible or easy to understand. It was apparent that she was upset after hearing the news. This means it was clear or obvious that she was feeling sad or angry. The damage to the car was apparent after the accident. This means it was easy to see that the car had been damaged. His skills were apparent from the moment he started playing. This means it was clear that he was very good at playing from the start. The next word is apparently. Apparently means based on what seems to be true or according to what is heard or seen. A pair have decided to move to another city. This means, based on what I've heard, they have chosen to relocate. She was apparently late for the meeting because of traffic. This means it seems like the reason she was late was due to traffic. Apparently, he didn't know about the changes to the schedule. This means it seems that he wasn't aware of the updates to the plan.